Hey, it's been a long time, 6 months, something like that. Life got real hard. I had total burnout and have clawed my way back. I would like to say I am not as burnt out, but I'm certainly not in the best place ever. Is anyone? This last week has been a bit of a hellscape for the whole world, I think. Not just the last week, right? Months. We're all exhausted. We're all struggling. There's so much going on, so much pain, so much suffering, so much anger, so much grief, and that's rough. Um, I think I've been mostly ignoring the whole world because it was way easier to try and help myself when I wasn't drowning in everyone else's suffering. So that's that. But I'm back. Pretty sure I'm back. Anyway, we'll post this and we'll see what happens. What have I been doing since I disappeared? I had several existential crises. I have become other people and reverted back. Who am I now? Who knows? I think I'm Cassie still, and I'm definitely Nova. In my last video, I talked about a new pen name, but I've dropped that idea because actually, screw everything everyone ever says anywhere in the world. I think that's where I'm at right now. Just like I cannot seem to make anything work the way that other people would. I am so tired of trying to fit into boxes. I am so tired of trying to make the systems that other people use work for me because they don't. I just can't. And that's okay. That's me. Um, I'm a snowflake. I'm a what do they call it? I'm special. I'm not really. We're all unique though, and I've spent the last several months trying to figure out how my unique can be applied to making a career out of this whole writing thing. So yeah, I have things to share. I have lots of thoughts. I've been busy editing for several different people. Currently, I've got like 3 client stories in my head that I'm kind of trying to keep hold of, as well as one of my novellas that I'm revising, and also a release that I have coming out next month, which I'm going to talk about more later on. Not this video, another video. Um, and I'm very excited about that. Let's just talk about it a little bit here. It's called In the Spirit, and it's a novella I first published the 1st of December 2014 under the pen name JC Hart. JC stood for Just Cassie because everyone always was like, oh, is that short for Cassandra? And I'd be like, no, it's just Cassie. So I became JC, which is a nickname I hated because Jesus Christ. But I actually thought I'd use it for publishing, and it worked really well for a while. And then I got sick of being just anything. I'm not just anything, and changed tack. And now I'm Nova Blake, self-publisher, and Cassie Hart, traditionally published person who also has spent the last few months blogging over on Substack. I'll put a link down below. It's called Chronically Burnt Out but Hopeful, and I really enjoy writing about chronic illnesses and burnout and how I'm trying to recover and just whatever the hell takes my fancy, because that's where I'm also at in the world, is doing the things that take my fancy. Cool if you want to sign up, and if you don't, that's fine too. I've been really enjoying Substack as a it's given me a bit of creative freedom, I guess, even though my mum reads it, which is nice actually to share pieces of myself that I don't normally, because I don't normally talk about stuff. So I've been enjoying that and getting lots of really lovely feedback from friends and family and strangers, and it's been kind of magical and helped me get through what was a really tough time for me. So yeah, I'm going to keep this short because otherwise I'll just spend all my time rambling. I've gotten really into voice notes with friends lately, and I started off leaving like 1 minute, 2 minute ones, like, short, 30 seconds, whatever. And now sometimes I'm rambling for like 9 minutes. And I'm like, who wants to listen to me for that long? I don't know. Some people, apparently, all the people I send them to do listen. And sometimes they leave me long rambling messages too. And I love that. There's a kid coming. I better stop this. Hi, I'm back. Had to stop and do kid stuff, teen stuff. They're all growing up so fast. I have a 19-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 14-year-old, and that's ridiculous. My second child is about to embark on the journey to driving, you can bet they will have their own car before the first one. Um, I hope you can't hear the weed whacker in the background. It is very distracting. Anyway, yeah, for the first time in a long time, everyone in our house is in a pretty good place, and that's quite phenomenal. We are. The dogs keep walking past. Hey, baby, what you doing? Um, yeah, it's been a long time since everyone's been this kind of stable, and that's really lovely. So I'm making the most of that at the moment and trying to catch up on all of the things and reconnect with the stuff that I was doing 6 months ago. Um, yeah, and people. I've learned some really valuable lessons about what's important to me, and one of those things is making time to talk to people I really care about and who are smart and intelligent and creative and will stimulate my brain and make me feel like I'm in the right place. Because I think we all need to feel like we belong somewhere, right? I'm not sure I belong on YouTube yet. We will wait and see. I think I'm going to start treating this more like I do my chronically burnt out blog, because that is literally the only way I know how to roll at the moment, is to just do things and put them out in the world and see what happens. Harlow has her she really loves those, like the paper cardboard rolls in the middle of paper towels and stuff. So she was just retrieving that. She's very retrievy at the moment. We're teaching her how to swim, and I'll have to try and find some footage of that and put it into another video, not this one, because I'm making it easy on myself. Um, I feel incredibly scattered, and that's because there are still too many things happening in my life, but exciting things and fun things and things I enjoy. It's just a matter of trying to find a way to balance them all. Um, and I think I'm getting there slowly. I would like to make this one of those things and balance this out as well. Anyway, I am going to finish up here because I'm pretty sure someone wants to invade the lounge. Probably my youngest, who's currently rewatching the first 3 episodes of a.k.a, which dropped just the other night. I'm only 1 episode in, 2 more to go. Next lot drops later in the week or the weekend or something. And I'm excited to see my girl Jinx when she shows up in tonight's episode. Yeah, we should talk about her at some point because she has so many things, and I feel all of them. So, anyway, I'm going to go. I will leave it on a note of I'm going to have some releases next month, and they're going to be low key. Let's talk about that another time. I am excited to be back. I'm excited to see if anyone actually leaves a comment. It would be so great if you left a comment or a like. I would so appreciate that. Let me know that you saw me and I existed for you, even if it was only briefly. Um, I'm looking forward to finishing off these edits and hitting December with a fairly clear plate. I imagine I will not have any editing, much editing to do at that point, and that's going to be brilliant. I need to read more books, specifically my print books. There's so many of them, and my hands are getting shakier, and it's getting harder to hold them steady. So I need to either figure out how to solve that or read more of my print books while I still can. I mean, I will always be able to, but it will just probably get to a point at some point, maybe in 20 years, that it's just too challenging to do that easily and comfortably, and some of the joy will disappear. So let me know what you've read. I just finished Don't Let the Forest In, I believe it was called. It was a beautiful queer young adult horror, and it was just absolutely beautiful, and I loved it. I listened to it on Spotify. If you have Spotify, go for it. It's written by, who are they? What is their name? C.G. Drews. The cover's great. Flowers, awesome. We love forests and creepy things, and I'm so here for all of that. So very much looking forward to writing my own creepy, foresty, swampy, nature beast magic thing in the very near future as well. And we will talk about that another time too. If anyone wants to note down all the times I said we'll talk about that later, that'll be great because I will probably forget. Yeah, anyway, it's been fun to try and do this again even if it's erratic and unscattered and I don't know how to do this and it's not great, I'm here and I'm happy about that. And I will see you in the next one. I'm going to go and cuddle my dog because she's too cute. Bye.